already explained what's in the indie game in one of my previous videos, but I always said indie game is unique and beautiful. Hey, what's up YouTube, it's Squad Ranger. Today I'm gonna show you another top 10 best indie game on the PlayStation 4. Don't forget, this list is based on my personal opinion. If you know any better indie game, please tell me down in the comment. Let's go. Number 10, Rogue Legacy. The goal of that game is to explore randomly generated dungeon. So you have to defeat four bosses in each of the 4 unique environments of the dungeons. So I think you understand. And then you have the big boss, the final boss. So the characters have the default ability to jump and slash with their sword, along with secondary abilities such as magic attacks using mana. So you see the game looks fun. So yeah, it's a fun game. So number 10, Rogue Legacy. Number 9, Darkest Dungeon. Just like you see a bunch of heroes, you're gonna explore dungeons below a static mansion. So the gameplay of that game is turn-based combat in real-time movement. So the graphic, I like the kind of graphic. A lot of detail on that graphic. Even it's so simple, you got a lot of detail on it. So yeah,
my obsession
to you.
Caused this great foulness. Now, like me, you are a part of this place. The darkest dungeon.
Number 8, Thumper. Thumper is a rhythm and violence game developed by Joe and released by PlayStation. So I don't know how much you say about that game. This kind of game, you just saw it, and then the graphic, the way you play, the gameplay, and then you say that you're gonna try it. And that game is very, very good for the VR owner. Yeah. So Thumper. Number 7, Pillars of Eternity. Pillar of Eternity is a role-playing video game developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Paradox Interactive. The game takes place in the fantasy world of Aurora, mainly inside the nation of Drywood. The infants in the Drywood are plagued by a recent phenomenon, which is they become only born upon birth, meaning they are born with no soul. Just like you see the graphic, the ranking. You see the ranking now? Yeah, a lot of people love that game. What can I say? The Diablo gameplay, if I can say that. Yeah. So yeah. So you know what I'm telling you.
You believe you are in control, but I wonder, where will your choices lead us?
Number 6, Pyre. Pyre is an action RPG sport video game developed by Supergiant Games. The game takes place in a high fantasy setting. The player controls a character who has been exiled from society and quickly meets 3 other exiles. The three exiles discover that the player character is led away and invite them to join their party, nicknaming them the Reader. Some people don't like this game. I don't know, they hate it on it. I think that game looks fun. It is very fun. The story is not bad. So yeah, if you like kind of games, it's an indie game. That's why it's an indie game. Okay, so it's up to you. Pyre.
Face your foes. Gain enlightenment. Who goes free? Who remains? You decide.
Number 5. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is an NZ farming simulation RPG video game developed by Eric Concern Ape Baron and published by Chuck Cleffish. So in that game, you take the role of a character who that boy want to get away from the hustle of the for office job. You know, there's sometimes, you know, when you on an office job, the boss always harassing you. I mean, the boss always you know, put pressure on you. So you're gonna take over your grandfather. Your grandfather is a dilapidated farming place known as Stardew Valley. So you're gonna manage their character and time and energy levels in the clear land, plant and tend crops, raise livestock, crop good. You see, this is farming, mine of oil and gas, social activity, a lot of stuff to do. That game is very fun. A lot of people love that game, so it's up to you. It's a very nice ending game. Number 4. Inside. Inside is the puzzle platformer adventure video game developed and published by Playdead. So in the game, you control a boy in the dystopic world, solving environment puzzle and avoiding death. It is a spiritual successor of the Playdead. You know, you remember the game Limbo? That game was very cool. I like the kind of game. So it's simple, but it's very, very deep. So yeah, number 4, Inside. Number 3, Bastion. Bastion is an action RPG video game developed by independent developer Supergiant Games and published by Warner Bros. So in the game you control the kid, and you know the kid gonna flow. It's a fantasy theme and in a fantasy theme environment. In fact, enemy with various types. So it features a dynamic voice cover from a narrator and is presented as a two-dimensional game with an isometric camera and hand-paint colorful style. Just like you see, the game is very colorful. Hey, some people don't like this game. They say this game is boring, it's not good. Hey, they made that game especially for, that's why I put that game on the third place. They made it especially for the little kids. As you see the game, you see the kid, yo, you see, you control the kid. The name of the character is the kid. So yeah, don't hate on that game. They made it especially. The video game not only for teenager or grown people. It's for, don't forget the J too. So that game is for them. Yeah.
That may not sound like much. Well, wait till you hear it.
PlayStation.
Number 2, the Talos Principle Deluxe Edition. That game is a narrative-based puzzle video game played from a first third-person perspective. So you control a robot with a similarly human consciousness as they explore a number of environments that include over 120 puzzles. The environments interlock, generate deserted story, futuristic technology. So just like you see, the graphics of that game is very nice. That's why I said I like kind of indie game, you see, because this game it's a very good game.
Be wise.
So if you like robots, if you like you see the movie,
For it shall bring
I
death
remember the name of that
and the
movie.
end of your generations.
The robot looked like the movie, the Will Smith movie.
So be it.
The robot.
Let your will be done.
I Robot. Yeah, I remember. So it's up to you. And finally, number 1, Junie. Junie is an indie video game developed by That Game Companion, published by Sony Computer Entertainment. So in the Junie, the player controls a robot figure in the vast desert, traveling towards a mountain in the distance. Other players on the same Junie can be discovered, and 2 players can meet and assist each other. I don't want to spoil nothing too much about that game because that game is very, very beautiful. That game is this is what I told you in the intro, because indie game is beautiful and unique. Desert, the story, the game, I don't know, that game is very deep. It's wow. I know a friend's gonna be happy because Junie got the first place. Shaka Smiths. Sorry if Smith Shaka. And I know you're gonna be happy because you love Junie so much. Yeah, Junie, guys, if you don't like indie game, but if you want something different, something, I don't know, play Junie. Junie deserves to be played a lot. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and if you don't want to miss the next video, please subscribe, and see you next time.
PlayStation.